The Dodge and Cox acquires new position in Kimberly-Clark Corp., KMB. Dodge and Cox acquired a new stake in shares of Kimberly-Clark Corp., NYSE KMB, during the fourth quarter, Holdings Channel reports. The fund acquired 4,023 shares of the company's stock, valued at approximately $459,000. A number of other hedge funds have also made changes to their positions in the stock. Berkshire Asset Management LLC PA boosted its stake in shares of Kimberly-Clark Corporate by 4.3% in the third quarter. Berkshire Asset Management LLC PA now owns 61,159 shares of the company's stock valued at $7,715,000 after buying an additional 2,527 shares during the last quarter. Daiwa Securities Group Incorporated boosted its position in Kimberly-Clark Corporate by 6.8% in the third quarter. Daiwa Securities Group Incorporated now owns 78,350 shares of the company's stock valued at $9,883,000 after buying an additional 5,000 shares in the last quarter. MSI Financial Services Inc. boosted its position in Kimberly-Clark Corporate by 7.2% in the third quarter. MSI Financial Services Inc. now owns 40,671 shares of the company's stock valued at $5,131,000 after buying an additional 2,727 shares in the last quarter. HBK Source Advisory LLC boosted its position in Kimberly-Clark Corporate by 384.0% in the third quarter. HBK Source Advisory LLC now owns 31,457 shares of the company's stock valued at $845,000 after buying an additional 24,958 shares in the last quarter. Finally, Huntington National Bank boosted its position in Kimberly-Clark Corporate by 94.6% in the third quarter. Huntington National Bank now owns 184,719 shares of the company's stock valued at $23,300,000 after buying an additional 89,778 shares in the last quarter. Institutional investors and hedge funds own 68.65% of the company's stock. Kimberly-Clark Corp., NYSE KMB, opened at $132.73 on Wednesday. The firm has a market capitalization of $47.29 billion, a P/E ratio of 22.16 and a beta of 0.65. Kimberly-Clark Corp. has a 52-week low of $111.30 and a 52-week high of $138.87. The firm's 50-day moving average is $131.21 and its 200-day moving average is $121.17. Kimberly-Clark Corp., NYSE KMB, last announced its earnings results on Tuesday, January 24. The company reported $1.45 earnings per share, EPS, for the quarter, topping analysts' consensus estimates of $1.42 by 3 cents. The business had revenue of $4.50 billion for the quarter, compared to analyst estimates of $4.56 billion. Kimberly-Clark Corp. had a net margin of 11.90% and a return on equity of 614.22%. The company's revenue for the quarter was up 0.1% compared to the same quarter last year. During the same period last year, the firm posted $1.42 earnings per share. On average, analysts anticipate that Kimberly-Clark Corp. will post $6.31 earnings per share for the current year. The firm also recently announced a quarterly dividend, which will be paid on Tuesday, April 4. Stockholders of record on Friday, March 10 will be given a dividend of 97 cents per share. The ex-dividend date is Wednesday, March 8. This is a positive change from Kimberly-Clark Corp.'s previous quarterly dividend of 92 cents. This represents a $3.88 dividend on an annualized basis and a dividend yield of 2.92%. Kimberly-Clark Corp.'s dividend payout ratio, DPR, is 61.54%. Several research firms recently issued reports on KMB. Zacks Investment Research cut shares of Kimberly-Clark Corporate from a buy rating to a hold rating in a research note on Tuesday. VETR upgraded shares of Kimberly-Clark Corporate from a hold rating to a buy rating and set a $141.50 target price for the company in a research note on Monday. Royal Bank of Canada reiterated a hold rating and issued a $121 target price on shares of Kimberly-Clark Corporate in a research note on Thursday, March 23. J.P. Morgan Chase & Co. began coverage on shares of Kimberly-Clark Corporate in a research note on Tuesday, March 21. They issued a neutral rating and a $139 target price for the company. Finally, Société Générale cut shares of Kimberly-Clark Corporate from a buy rating to a hold rating and boosted their target price for the company from $139 to $144 in a research note on Friday, March 10. Two equities research analysts have rated the stock with a sell rating, 10 have issued a hold rating and 2 have issued a buy rating to the stock. The stock presently has a consensus rating of hold and a consensus target price of $133.95. In other news, insider Kimberly K. Underhill sold 4,000 shares of the firm's stock in a transaction that occurred on Wednesday, February 1. The shares were sold at an average price of $120.95, for a total transaction of $483,800. Following the transaction, the insider now directly owns 17,912 shares in the company, valued at $2,166,456.40. The sale was disclosed in a legal filing with the SEC, which is accessible through this hyperlink. Company insiders own 0.58% of the company's stock. About Kimberly-Clark Corp. Kimberly-Clark Corporation is engaged in the manufacturing and marketing of a range of products made from natural or synthetic fibers. The company's segments include personal care, consumer tissue, KC professional and corporate and other. The company's personal care segment offers various solutions and products, such as disposable diapers, training and youth pants, swim pants, baby wipes, feminine and incontinence care products, and other related products. Want to see what other hedge funds are holding KMB? Visit holdingschannel.com to get the latest 13F filings and insider trades for Kimberly-Clark Corp., NYSE KMB.